Hi, this is Ella from the Good Samaritan Animal Society, and tonight I'm going to be doing an unusual video, but one I feel is pertinent and necessary to help my brothers and sisters that are the parents of companion animals. Just recently I wrote a piece about animal bereavement, and I shared the story of my Olivia, who went to live with the source of all life about 6 months ago, and my journey in adopting in her honor after her passing. Tonight I have another potential passing that we want to invite you into this very personal time so that we can show those of you that fear this process that there really is nothing to fear when we've exhausted every effort to give love and health and care to our companion animals, and we have exhausted every effort to make them comfortable. When we have done all we know to do and their bodies are failing, my belief is the most compassionate, loving thing is that we give them back to the source of all life, the source who really is responsible for giving them to us. And so in this video, I hope to show you that they go from love to love and back to love again. And the process itself, many, because they have not really gone through it before, fear this. And unfortunately, death is a part of life as much as birth is. And it's always really difficult to make the decision. Some people say to take a life. Some people even go as far as to say to kill your companion animal. I don't look at it like that. I look at it like, whenever I've done everything I know to do, it is my loving obligation to honor our Creator by giving the little life back to where it all began. And I have a belief that we will see one another again, that this is just a temporary time. It's midnight, actually after the light is kind of blinding me. I think it's around 12:30, and today she was in the vet all day on IVs. Yesterday she was in the vet. We had taken her to 2 other vets, and now we are at a 4th vet. And I want to ask this veterinarian what they believe to be the most compassionate choice for her, not for me, because in the end, it is what we do for them that makes this process something that we can do, because our love for them is greater than anything. So I've also brought with me flowers, and I will share with you that what I'm going to do with them is place them here at the veterinary office if indeed this is her time. And for those that come into the office that may have to do the very thing that I may be doing tonight, that they will take a yellow rose and be and that the very same sentiment will be passed to that person, and that they will receive comfort. So if you wish to join us on this journey, we invite you. I want you to meet my precious Phoebe. We don't want to put the light on her too much right now. You'll see her in a little bit. I adopted Phoebe 10 or 11 years ago. I can't even recall anymore because we have multiples in our sanctuary. And she was 5 years old at the time. She lived with a breeder in a kennel, and she was turned over to an adoption, a rescue. And I was contacted by them because I had adopted a cat through this rescue prior, and they asked if I wanted to adopt her. They showed me her picture, they told me about her temperament, and I was sold. I drove to Tennessee again to pick up my precious Phoebe. She truly has been the source of great joy and love and friendship, loyalty. She's a princess and a queen, and she's my daughter. And so this is really hard, but I know, I believe by faith that they go back to the source of all goodness, as we will. And we have to believe that going forward, that we will see them again. So if you wish to join this journey, please do so. If you would prefer not to, I respect that. I invite you to read my writing that I did about bereavement, if it might be able to help you if you've lost a beloved one. In our culture still, we have some work to do with dignifying the passing of these precious creatures that have become parts of our family. And I will dignify their life. I don't mind going on camera. I don't mind sharing how much I dearly love this precious life. She is no less than a child to me, no less than if she were human. And I've grown to love her a great deal in my life. But as with rescue, every single day is a gift from God, and a gift that they wouldn't have been given if they were not rescued in the first place. And so the biggest tragedy are the animals that we see in our shelters that die without being loved. So I would ask you today, if you wish to do anything in honor of this video and you're capable of giving a loving home, go out and adopt in honor of Phoebe. And we'll see you in the vet's office. I will let you know what happens in a little while. Thank you so much. I want you to go ahead and put it on pause, please. I wanted to go ahead and have you meet my Phoebe. This is little Phoebe. Okay. Phoebe's situation is she was just having a lot of, started with coughing and had various symptoms that kind of like, I don't know, occurred over the last several weeks, and she began to have difficulty eating. Long story short, it looked like she had failing kidney function, that she was in renal failure. Now we believe that she has pancreatitis that may have caused the renal failure, but we're still not sure. With her age, we did not do any radiology. She's being treated for pancreatitis, which is a difficult condition, especially the older they get. She has lost a lot of body mass in in the last few weeks and won't eat. And those aren't usually good signs. She's a bit listless. And anyway, so go ahead and pause. I also wanted to show you something that was very comfortable for her, is this cooling pad. It helped keep her temperature down, and she seemed to really appreciate this. And then also a blanket just to keep her comforted in other ways. So this cooling pad keeps the body temperature 10 degrees under the temperature of the room. And forgive me because it's late, I'm in my nightgown. Times like this, we don't always plan. It's not always the most convenient time, but we do what's best for them. Again, it's all about them. It is all about Phoebe right now. My love for her, it takes a back seat. Actually, my love for her allows for her best, and that is for her best comfort and less suffering. So if we can give her life, if we can get her through, we will do that. If we can't, then we will give her back to God. I just wanted to say, even though I sounded brave, and I feel that if the vet feels along with me that this is the best decision for Phoebe, it doesn't take away the peace that we receive by doing what is right. Doesn't mean that it will not be painful. A painful process to lose on this side of life our best friends. And even if you do have the same belief as I do that we will be joined again, it sure does hurt to think of the rest of my life without her sweetness and her companionship. So I'm being very vulnerable in showing you this personal part of my life and this journey, so that I hope it will help someone else. But this is just natural. It's a part of life and loss and hope. Okay, so the vet examined Phoebe, and we are on the same page. She did feel an abdominal mass, and I felt it as well. So it is probably the reason. It may not be pancreatitis after all. It's probably cancer. The only way to definitively know is to do further examination, and it's not necessary because we're on the same page. She needs to go back to God. And so we're playing Phil Collins' song, You'll Be in My Heart. And this song I played every time I've given one back to God. And so Phoebe is going to be taking a trip. She's going to go from my arms of love into the arms of love of God. And she'll see my dad, who she loved, and my dad loved her. So and Olivia, who passed away 6 months ago. So they'll be waiting for me, along with all the other babies that I had in the past. So the vet agreed to let you see the process, and I'm so thankful for that, so that you will know that this is nothing to fear. Of course, everything is sad, but you don't have to fear this, and we'll show you. So I thank you, Phoebe, for being a part of this project. Together, we will be doing something to help people and animal companions. How does that feel to you? Okay, pause. Hi everyone. We're going to show you how Phoebe's going to go back to God, and that we're going to keep her anonymous for various reasons. If you'll just explain kind of what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, so Phoebe's going to get 2 different medications. The first one is just some sedation so that she's very relaxed, she's breathing calmly, she's not stressed, everything is very painless and stress-free. The second medication is actually the anesthetic agent that is going to chemically stop her heart. So she's just going to take a forever nap.
No pain.
No pain, completely stress-free. She's going to be sleeping for the majority of it, and then when her heart stops, she'll go back to God.
Oh, that's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful how she understands me as a patient? I mean, I'm part of the patient, I guess. I'm a patient too, right? I'm a client.
Yes.
But we found this precious Beth did feel a mass in her tummy, so I think it was a little bit more significant. I don't even think she's really quite here anymore, as it is.
She's pretty out of it.
Okay, we're ready to go. You ready to go see Olivia and Grandpa? Phoebe, I love you with all. Okay, honey.
All right.
I love you, sweetie. You've been such a wonderful companion.
It's just this thing.
We're gonna send you to sleepy.
All right, something is wrong with this thing.
Okay, you want to go ahead and pause, Robert? There's something. So this is what we're going to do to.
So this is just some sedation.
I love you, sweetie.
She's gonna get nice and sleepy.
I love you, darling. Thank you for being such a great companion. Sending you from love to love.
And this is the anesthetic agent.
Okay, and this is what?
This will chemically stop her heart. And this is just some saline to make sure it all gets.
Is there ever a chance that it doesn't work? No. So,
yeah. And they don't shut their eyes. That's just a Hollywood thing.
I think she's gone already.
So the last thing is we just listen to them and make sure that their heart is.
So see how peaceful it is. You can do this too.
She's at peace now.
She's at peace. So she's living with God.
Yep. Running with Olivia.
Running with Olivia and seeing Grandpa. So please be with your companion animal and give them that last bit of your love. It is the final act of compassion you can do after you've done all that you can for them to live a full and happy life. Adopt today, if you wish, in honor of my little daughter, Phoebe, and keep her legacy going through giving a home to an animal that is in need. Thank you so much.